Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So if you guys are new here, my name is Michelle, aka Michi Makes Up, and I love all things hair care, skincare, makeup, beauty, you name it, I love it. And if you love that too, make sure you guys do hit the red subscribe button down below, as well as the notification bell, so that way you guys never miss out on any of my new videos. And without further ado, let's jump right into today's video. So in today's video, I'm going to be sharing a really exciting unboxing that I probably should have done maybe 6 months ago. It just slipped my mind, honestly. So if you guys don't already know this about me, I am an artist with SEINT. So SEINT is a custom cream makeup company that specializes in making your own makeup palette that's all custom to you, and you put everything all in one convenient place. So we mostly have cream makeup, and we're known for our 3D foundation, which is basically putting down highlights where your highlights are and contour where the contours go, blending it out, and it creates a three-dimensional look. That's actually what I have on my skin right now. And if you guys are interested in trying out SEINT for yourself, I do have a color match form down below, which you definitely do need to get color matched, and I will talk about that in a second. But I do have that down below. It's super easy form that you can fill out, and I can get you guys color matched and help you build your own custom palette as well. When you sign up with SEINT as an artist, you have to purchase an artist kit. So there are two different kits that you can get. There's either the basic kit or the pro kit. So you can get whichever one is best for you. Before signing up for SEINT, never had even tried the brand before, and honestly, I've talked about this in my why I became an artist video, which I'll link that down below for you guys as well. But I wanted to use this makeup in my freelance kit, and I just wanted to supplement my freelance kit more than anything. And wasn't really sure if I wanted to even do this as a business, but I ended up falling in love with it and saw the potential that this opportunity had. And I have been loving being an artist and just being able to color match people and help people create their own custom palettes, as well as teach people makeup, because that has always been a passion of mine. Yeah, so I purchased the artist kit because I tried, first of all, color matching myself when I first discovered the brand, and I do not recommend that because the shades online look way different than what they actually look like in person. So if you haven't actually used the makeup before, you won't really know what to expect, which is what's nice about the artist kits. Is that you get so many different colors to try out, so it makes it a little bit easier for you to color match people. So you basically have everything that you need to become successful in this business. I personally chose to get the basic kit, one, because $400 for me at the time was such a large investment, and I already was going to spend almost $250 on my makeup anyways. So I decided, why not just become an artist, invest the $200, see if I like it. If I don't end up liking it, I just won't be an artist anymore, but I still have all this awesome makeup that I got for the low. Now, the issue with the artist kits is that you cannot customize them, so you can't pick and choose what comes in it. And I, at first, was kind of irritated with that, but then I realized why they do that. It's so that you can really learn the whole entire line, and it just helps you become a true artist, because if you don't have a certain shade that you need, you can mix and match certain shades to kind of create your own. So it really just helps you, I feel like, develops you more as an artist when you're getting a few, like, random shades versus personally selected shades. I got the basic kit, and it comes like this when you first purchase it. So it comes in this box here, and you open it up, and it has this beautiful fake mirror. And but I'll show you guys what my box looked like when I first got it, so that you can kind of see what the layout would be like. So it's absolutely gorgeous. It's a beautiful presentation. It took about a week for me to get my artist kit. Of course, if you guys are interested in learning more about the artist program, I will have a few links down below of a video that talks a little bit more about the artist program. And also I'll have my link too, where you guys can sign up as an artist under me. I'll help to mentor you and to just get you started in your business, but at the end of the day, this business is ultimately yours, and you get to run it however you want to, which is what I love about it. So the first few things that you get in the box, so you get this little insert card here that just talks about how mascara started and kind of like how they transitioned and whatnot, and what SEINT represents and all of that fun jazz. So that's really, really awesome. And then you also get one of these. This is the old one here, but it just talks a little bit about the artist program, as well as how to properly use your 3D foundation as well. And then there's a little barcode here that talks more about the artist program. So you get a few different items in the $200 basic kit, and I feel like it's quite a bit of items. Like, it's almost $400 worth of stuff when you do the math. So the first item that you get are 2 different brushes. So you're gonna get the 3D brush, which is gonna give you more medium coverage. And I feel like this is my favorite brush. And it's just a really good one for like starting off because you have the 2 different sides that you can virtually do your whole entire makeup with. Then you get the buff brush, which I feel like is a really underrated brush because this one does add more full coverage to your skin. I just feel like it just really takes just a little tiny bit of product for you to like get it to work for you. So you get those 2 brushes in there, and they will be SEINT branded. Everything will be SEINT branded from now on. You also will get 3 different palettes. So you get 2 of the palette 4s and then 1 of the palette 12s. I actually super glued my palette 4s together to make a palette 8. So that is this palette and then the palette 12, which is my favorite palette and probably the one that I use the most. So then you're also gonna get a perfector sponge as well, which I absolutely love the perfector sponge for this makeup. I feel like it's the perfect consistency. And I like the little packaging that it comes in as well. Super nice and sleek, and it's very easy to clean as well. And then the last thing that you get, which is probably what you guys are most curious in seeing, let me just put this box down. So with the basic kit, you do not get any of the eyeshadows. You only get highlights, contours, lip and cheek, illuminator, and a pressed powder, which we do have some items that are in the powder formula, but for the most part all of our highlights, contours, and lip and cheeks are all going to be in a cream formula. I'm going to go ahead and take everything out and show you what you get. This is what I got in mine. They do say that all of the artist kits do come with different colors, but for the most part I've seen the same few colors over and over again, but I'm sure that there's some colors that you probably won't get. So just keep that in mind. Don't think that this is going to be the exact items that you're going to get, but at least you kind of have an idea of how many of each thing you get and kind of what more or less you're going to get in your artist kit. So the first item that we get is the powder. This is the Vanilla Dust Setting Powder, and you guys can see that it comes in this nice little tin that you just slide out like this. And of course I have Hit Pan on mine, so don't think this is brand new. It's not. I've had this since becoming an artist, which was back in December. So I'm just gonna go ahead and pop that into my palette right here. And the great thing about these palettes is they are magnetic, so the tins just come right in. You can move it around however you want, and it's not gonna fall out either. And having it double-sided is really convenient as well. So the first shade that we got is the shade Moonlit, which is this one right here. And again, it comes in this nice little packaging. This is the shade. Obviously does not work for me, but I can see what this color would look like and can kind of figure out what client it would work best on. So that is Moonlit right there. It's gonna be kind of hard for me to show you the swatches, but you guys can kind of see that. Again, all of our highlights, so this is basically like our foundation or concealer, they're all cream formula. The next shade is White Peach, which is a very, very popular one. This is it right here. A lot of people use this for underneath their eyes. I do have a few clients that are this color on their whole entire face. So that is it right there. You guys can kind of see the difference. Then the next shade that we got is Aura, which is another very, very popular under eye brightening shade. That is Aura right there. And then we're going to move into a little bit of our deeper shades, or our more medium skin tone, is June, which isn't a really popular one, but I like the fact that we get this in our artist kit because you can kind of play around with it and figure out who this would work on. This is very similar to Candlelit, which is one of the shades that we have, but it's a little bit more green toned. So it's going to work really well if you have redness. I like using it kind of as a corrector shade, and you guys can see what it looks like right there. To our next shade, which is Amber. So this one is also a very, very popular one. It's more in the medium skin tone range right there. You guys can see that it does have a little bit of a yellow undertone. Swatching it there. You guys can see I barely pick up any product. Like, you don't need much of this at all. Then the next shade is Wheat. This is the shade that I like to use underneath my eyes to brighten underneath. That's what I have on right now. Definitely does have a lot of a yellow undertone, but it's going to be more for your medium skin type. And that is what it looks like right there. Then the next shade is the shade that I thought I was before I got the artist kit and realized I wasn't. This is the shade Mango right here. This one is a medium tan skin tone. It is a really nice one for like color correcting underneath the eyes. So that is what mango looks like right there. You guys can see that it is a little bit more orange based than wheat, but they're about the same like color family. Then we have the shade that I actually am, which is Goddess. So this is my main highlight shade, which is like our foundation. And for reference, in case you're wondering, my skin tone is MAC NC 44. So you guys can see what that looks like right there. Then we have the shade Papaya, which is a little bit deeper. I don't know if I would ever be this color. I would probably have to get really, really tan for me to be this color, but I do like using it for like color correction, and that is it right there. And then we're going into our darkest shade that I got, at least. This is the shade. So this is what Cinnamon looks like. It is also a really nice shade for a bronzer. So that's what it looks like right there. It's so hard to show you guys the swatches. So that is Cinnamon. All right, so you guys can see that we got 6 highlights right here, 4 right here, that makes 12 or 10, and then we have the powder right there. So far those are 11 shades. Then the next thing that we got were some contours. The first one being the shade here called Walnut, which is the lightest contour that we have, and that's what it looks like right there. You guys can see that it almost matches my skin tone, like it's super, super light. Of course, on me it does not look like anything, but if you have really, really pale skin or like the most natural contour ever, Walnut is going to be for you for the most part. I feel like it doesn't really do anything. Then we have the shade Stone, which is what I thought was my contour shade, because I saw this online. I'm like, that's what my contour shade is. But I'm going to show you guys what it looks like swatch so that you guys can see how this is definitely not my contour shade. You guys can barely even see it there. It'd probably give me the most natural, subtle contour of life. Then the next shade is Ash, which is this one right here. So it's a little bit deeper. I do like using this on lighter skin tones. I feel like this is a really nice, natural, subtle contour shade. You guys can see that it definitely does have that cooler, ashier undertone. Then the next shade is Olive, which is a very popular contour shade. This one is going to give you more of a natural finish if you have more medium skin tone. So that is Olive right there. I like to use Olive again on more medium skin tones. It does have a little bit of a red undertone to it, so you just want to keep that in mind. And the next shade is our last contour. So this is our 5th contour shade that we got, which is Indigo. This is actually the shade that I have on my face. I know it doesn't look like it because this looks so intense, but when you blend it out, it is not this crazy dark. So you guys can see that is Indigo right there. I actually recommend this to like a lot of people, and it's crazy because you would never think that that would work on you. Then we have the shade Nude, which is one of our lip and cheeks. This is what it looks like right here. It is one of my favorites. I'm gonna go ahead and start swatching these on the bottom right here. That is Nude. You can kind of see it. It is definitely a beigey, mauvey pink. Then we got the shade Pink Grapefruit, which is another lip and cheek. And this one is more of a Barbie doll pink. And you can totally mix and match the lip and cheeks too to create your own custom color, which is what I love. And then the last shade is Pearl, which is our illuminator. And this is gonna give more of a sheer coverage to the skin. So I'm just gonna swatch it right here on my wrist. But you guys can see how you can barely even see that. Like it's super, super subtle. So that's 2 lip and cheeks, 5 contours, 1 illuminator, 10 highlights, and a powder to total up to 19 different shades. So everything fits in your palette, so you don't even have to get a bigger palette. There's still space for 1 more color. So you guys can see how everything is all sorted. This is how I had all my makeup for the first month or so before I got my artist palette. So that is everything that comes in the basic kit for $200. That is what the investment is. And if you guys do sign up with me as an artist, I will show you guys how to get your investment back within the first month of you signing up. Of course, with anything, nothing is guaranteed. The only thing that I can guarantee is based on how hard you work or how much effort you put into it. So I really do have at least the basics to kind of get you started off. And then once you start hosting your own parties and classes and whatnot and redeeming your rewards, you can definitely get more items and more shades for free, essentially. So you don't even have to purchase any of the makeup. Of course, you totally can. As an artist, we do get a discount that you can purchase the makeup through if you wanted to do that as well. But I highly suggest, if you are gonna do this for the business side of it, to just wait for your party rewards and then use those to get free makeup. because you can get a lot of makeup with your party rewards. So anyways, that is all that I have for you guys. Again, if you guys are interested in learning more about the artist program, definitely check out the link down below. If you guys are interested in signing up as an artist under me and having me be your mentor, I would absolutely love to do this together. You guys can check out the link that I have, which is going to say become an artist, and you can click that link, check out the two different kits that they have. The base or the pro kit has a few more brushes, some eyeshadows, a few more highlights and contours and lip and cheeks, and it also has the cream as well, which is this right here. So anyways, that is all that I have for you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.